Howdy folks, back here behind camp. There's honey right there. I'm down here in the wash looking for snakes. There ain't none. They all left. But we're over here next to the LTVA, I believe. I don't think you can camp over here. So we're going to see what's over here. Probably not a whole lot, seeing as how I don't get a lot of people over here, if any. No, there's no camping. I'm not even seeing tire tracks, fire rings. There's the Indian head. I was curious what was over here. So I imagine there probably won't be any artwork, maybe. Now over here's some tire tracks. Somebody was doing donuts right there. Yep, just tearing it up. But there's a nice big old spot right there, but there's no fire rings. Another donut. So it looks like this might be like day use only or something. I'm sure it's BLM land, because LTVA North is right there. See 10 way out there. Interstate 10. More donuts. They like their donuts out here. See the black rock and the white rock? That's actually a wash. I think I'm kind of camped in one. But it would take a lot of water to get up by me. And I'm not going to be sitting there too much longer. I do want to get out of there before the monsoons start up. But the black rock is where water doesn't flow. The white rock's where water flows, or has flowed. And there ain't really nothing over here, is there? Thought I heard a snake, but no, no snake. I'm telling you, they're not in Quartzsite anymore. They done packed up and left. I personally haven't seen a snake this season. Others have. They have found a lot in town. Town's that way. Quartzsite. Yeah, they have found quite a few in town. Usually after they find a rattlesnake, in the same area, not long after that, they'll find a king snake. So the king snakes must be taking care of their business out here. Is this a fire ring over here? There's a pile of rocks. Let's go look. But no. Nothing really over here. It's not really, I think I see why. It's not really RV accessible back here. It's kind of hilly, kind of ripply. Let's see what this is. Somebody come over here with a tent maybe and camped. It looks like a fire ring. It's a ring. Oh no, it has a survey in it. Survey disc. There was a game you could play when you find one of these. Bureau of Land Management. Surveyor, I forget what they call them. Marker, maybe. So this is BLM land. Bureau of Land Management. Critter hole. Hopefully nothing comes out of it. So there's camp, there's see our view. There's Honey. Sunset. It's not all that spectacular tonight. But not all of them are, but I will say about 95% of them are in Arizona. Yeah, this is basically one big flat wash. I see why there's no camping over here. Because water would come there and just split and go off in 3 different directions. And then eventually get into that wash that we're next to. Little dip over here. Oh yeah, that turns into one big wash back there. So that's explained. I'm not sure where LTVA North exactly starts at over there, but it's right there. I mean, we're right next to each other. Just this little strip in between here that you can't camp on. And that's where I'm going. I'm tripping on rocks. Of course, you know, that's the only thing out here, rocks. Some of these old dead trees are pretty neat. Yeah, this is a wide wash, but very shallow. Looking around, make sure I don't come up on a snake. They blend, the rattlesnakes up on this black rock, they blend in pretty good. They're hard to see. A couple seasons ago, I did see one, you know, up on the black rocks, and they blended in pretty good. You really got to look. 'Cause anymore, they don't give you any warning. They don't really rattle anymore. They've gotten smart to that. Well, yeah, look how big that wash is out there. It's shallow, but it's the whole width of this. Once we get to the end of this black rock here. There are tire tracks on the black rock. Very lonely out here on this side. Yeah, you don't want to camp out there. You're liable to wake up and your stuff float to Quartzsite. I see during monsoon season. Sunset really ain't going to do anything tonight, is it? Indian Head's looking pretty good. Of course, there's Palm Canyon out there. Whoa, I just tripped on a rock again. Homer Simpson look alike. All these holes. Stay in there, critters. Oops. Don't come out. Push that button a little too long. Well, this is just one big huge wash. Maybe one day when we get down there camping, I'll come in from the other direction. But it's dinner time, so I think I'm gonna go in there and cook me a little dinner. Everything's working all right at camp. I did run the rooftop AC today on the generator. Of course, you know, that can only run on a generator. That's what's running now. It hit 111 or 12 today, according to Google, but it was definitely hotter than that here. They get their weather from like a weather station or something. So at that weather station, yeah, it was probably that. But out here, it was a little warmer. That might turn into something for the sunset. Who knows? The show is for sunset. It's actually after the sunset, not the sunset. Best part of the sunset is afterwards. But yeah, everything's holding up good. I do got a solar controller that I was talking about in the last video that gets hot past 105 degrees. Starts flashing on and off, kicking off. I had a fan on it, but it just got too hot for it today. When it got up around 110, 111, it said, nope, enough. I'm shutting down for a while. So, we do got the new one. I think I'm going to go ahead and, here within the next day or two, start swapping them out. Get the China one out of there. You know, the Harbor Freight one to stay going through, and then granted, that's only 100 watts. But the Harbor Freight solar controller will stay going, stay, you know, running in this heat. But that other one won't. And it's supposed to be a 100 amp MPPT solar controller. Yeah, right. I wonder what these are. Stay in there, critters. I'm just passing through. Still no snakes. But we got the next few days supposed to be, I don't know, 117, 118 I seen on the forecast. So we'll get through it. The little 5,000 or no 6,000 BTU air conditioner window unit does pretty good up to 105 degrees. And then it doesn't really keep up. I mean, it keeps it tolerable in there. Doesn't really make it cold. I fire that rooftop AC up in there. Ooh, buddy, it about snows inside that rig. That's the old R12 refrigerant. That air conditioner on that roof's 42 years old. Can't beat R12. It just about makes it snow in there. And I'm not kidding. In fact, I have to keep it on high. Because if you kick the generator off and on, no, if you kick the compressor off, you know, like on a thermostat, it kicks off. If it doesn't allow that capacitor inside, I think it's a capacitor, inside the AC to fill back up with electricity, it'll just about shut the generator off. So the easiest way is keep it on high all the time, and then if you get too cold, put a hoodie on, or get up and flip the compressor down to low. Just manually run it instead of letting it do it on its own. That seems to work out pretty good. Yeah, very interesting over here. Maybe the next time we'll go off that way. Out that way somewhere. Got to get over to LTVA North, which is right across from us, and show all the improvements over there. Still waiting on an paved road. These tracks go right over here. Somebody put rocks across that, but I took some of the rocks out for the solar panels. Imagine if they came through here, threw a 10 up. I don't know if they could say anything to them or not. I don't know if this is part of LTVA North. Hey, here's a golf ball. Golf ball, anybody? Alrighty, I'm about back to camp. It's time for dinner for me, so everybody have a good night or day, night, whatever you're at, wherever you're at, whatever it is, but have a good one. That's pretty neat, ain't it? But yep, have a good one. I'm gonna go make me something to eat. Thanks for watching.